We're going to start the camera on Carpe Diem here. We got Ancient. Going to be a good time. Teams will once again meet in the middle. So Nouns did win the last knife round. Let's see if they can take this one as well. You can hear the right clicking all hit. Nouns will take the second knife round in a row, so that's at least good for them.
Yeah, W on knife rounds for Nouns, but that doesn't translate into game-winning round, apparently.
Yeah. We did have the T side winning both the pistols. We'll see if that trend continues as well.
I mean, based on the setup here, it's going to be an A pop, generally from Carpe. So, I was wrong the last time, so they're going B because obviously they're listening to me right now.
That must be it. I mean, we'll see, because like it's not even an A pop. It's let's get some info, and then kind of wander over to A, and then for some reason nobody's home. But Nouns with the pistol round pause. A little bit curious there. If that translates into anything on this pistol round. If they can take the CT pistol and really exploit that.
Yeah, Micro looking like he may throw the Jag smoke or possibly the Lurk smoke on B here right off the rip. Maybe we'll see if they end up A here.
Right.
Just a standard.
The standard split. Looking at the nades left. Oh, actually, Carpe Diem going for the quick mid-aggression here. Carson's going to have to be pushed away. That's a little bit dangerous. Smoke tossed to block off Donut and discourage any aggression there. And George going to creep down ramp for Nouns. Good hit onto Wiz. Health kind of equalized here. One player on each team with 25 HP.
Yeah, that bullet didn't whiz by his head there. It whizzed straight into it.
Yeah, sure did. But I do like this position here for Micro playing inside of Cubby. Nouns kind of giving themselves... Ooh, actually, we're going to start the fighting here. Junior peeking out. Ooh, not able to take down anybody, though. Carpe Diem going to try to head over to the A bomb site. Oh, the ducking tender able to take down CJ. That's Carpe Diem with a two-player advantage here. And make it 3. Carson ripped apart as well. It's going to be the A bomb site for Carpe Diem. Nouns with 2 players left. We're going to continue the trend of the T side winning all the pistols. It's just as well for me because I think that makes for more exciting games.
It does. It definitely messes with the CT economy.
Like, so there are things to be said for the economy and the state that it's in right now. Where it does really feel like the T side has the much stronger. Oh my gosh, George. That was man, his head. If it weren't already shot off, it would have been ripped off by the aim punch.
Yeah, I got taken clean off there. Lost the dualies as well. I really would hope they would have retained those going into this round. It's literally the next auto sniper. It's not caught on yet. I have caught on. I'm an enjoyer. Not a lot of the pros are, so they're in the wrong.
I mean, what if the auto sniper starts to come back? Like, everybody's like, I want train back. I want train back. I'm like, do you want people to start using the auto sniper again? That's how you get people to start using the auto sniper again. I mean, Dust 2 might already be the map that brings the auto snipers back into play, too.
Yeah, I could definitely see the auto sniper mid being the meta for Dust 2 moving forward.
Honestly, either team could do it. Like, if you're on T side, the boost up, you jump down into suicide and just start spamming. And the other team just is like, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is.
Oh, Carson.
Carson caught here. A Micro peeking in through Red Room. So now they've got 4 versus 5 here with their pistols. This is not going to be going to be a bit of a nothing burger of a round.
Yeah, they've got some without armor here, so I hope maybe they send it somewhere here. At least a few of them.
I mean, honestly, the big hope for Nouns is to not all be farmed by the MAC-10, which is already coming to pass here. 2 kills in the hands of Micro. It's the only MAC-10 here on Carpe Diem. Gonna go looking for more spots. 2 players on Nouns. It's gonna be Junior to take him back. So $1,200 farmed in total with that weapon.
I agree with you, Ronan.
Micro is so small, he fits through the OC gaps. OC's not playing in this game.
Those gaps. It's a grammatical mistake. We'll forgive you because I appreciate the joke.
Ah. I really thought it was like the OC gaps. I'm like, what? I've been watching NRG.
Yeah, we're actually gonna get the op out this round on the CT side. Let's go.
Well, so we were talking about the econ a little bit earlier, where if you force buy in the second, the op's going to come out on the fourth. And I was saying that the op might not come out on round number 3. And the thing to call into question here is Junior has brought the op out as a class op.
If anybody can do it, it's Junior.
I mean, like, there's a discussion. Oh, hold on. Junior going to be the first one up here. It's a 2-for-2 trade. No, Carson just bringing out the FAMAS into 3. Wiz going to pick. It doesn't have the bomb. Oh, it's been left in the hands of Nouns. Oh, we'll see if Junior can win this. No, he's just going to be smoked out here. Wiz going to be jumping into his face. USP going to be more than enough. And it is going to be Nouns actually taking back this third round here to try and catch back up. So what I was saying was with the economy, or no, I was going to say something else.
You know what one of my favorite groups was in the early 2000s, because I'm a boomer? That would be the illustrious Junior Senior.
I didn't actually hear of this band.
Oh, I bet you did. You just don't remember it. That or it blocked out that imagery in your brain because it is that bad.
Okay. I guess if they're bad, then maybe I didn't hear of them for that reason, but...
By bad, I mean good.
Man, this spot for Junior, this is so risky. And Carpe Diem are not going to expect this, though. Micro able to take one back here on a Carson with the P250. George in position to trade, doesn't quite get the kill, though. Rush is in a spot to go a massive here. 3 players for Carpe Diem, but he's looking the wrong way, and Seb going to take his life instead. Now things are going to fall to DJ, actually. Takes down Seb to bring us back to a 3 versus 3. Gets flashed out. Might be in position. Oh, not going to be able to. Junior with the trade onto that AWP. Once again, a lot of aggressive peeking out through Cheetah here. George comes in. He's going to be right behind Tender. Easy spray down. But Nouns have left the B bomb site open, and Wiz is going to detect that. He's got the bomb. That was an interesting bounce to that Molotov.
Calculated.
Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, well, I was gonna say George was gonna get out of the smoke and actually do a good job of this, but Wiz with the kill. Now it's a 1v1. That AWP for Junior. Don't know if he knows that Wiz has taken quite as much damage as he has. Does seem to know where Wiz is playing. No, maybe he doesn't. Smoke being put down. Junior does have the kit, but it's not going to be enough. The spray down for Wiz. That is going to be 3 rounds for Carpe Diem. Yeah, Nouns are going to be feeling bad.
Yeah, that's a spacing issue there. You've got a 1v2. The bomb just went down. You should know the planner's on site somewhere. And you're just swinging through CT there. Just a bit unfortunate. I would like to see a better comm there.
Yeah. Well, and like just outside of of what's going on in the rounds, losing this, Nouns are going to be fine. They're going to be in playoff contention no matter how this game goes. They've got one more best of 2 left against Fluffy Aimers. They're going to be feeling like, we probably don't care too much about this one. We want to win to bolster our stats, but that's about it. But even so, it's nice to be able to say going into playoffs, we had that number 1 spot. And if this continues to go poorly, they might lose that spot to Party Astronauts. Or, hey, M80 still have a lot of games left to play. They could still take that number 1 spot. Between tonight and next week, there's actually a lot of ECL action going on. Ooh, CJ bringing out that 5-7, taking down Lake to start this one off. Gonna actually push Carpe Diem onto the A-bomb site. Bomb in the hands of Wiz, along with that AWP. Peeking on in with Seb in tow. Wiz with the kill onto Junior. Lad falling on his own op. Should be bombed down here for Seb, and should honestly be the round for Carpe Diem. There's a couple of weapons in the hands of Nouns, but with no kits, this is likely to be a save. They'll look for some exit frags.
Yeah, Micro's on a massive mid lurk here, and definitely knows there are multiple players in Donut.
Well, might not even be needed. Nouns peeking out. Rush going to be the first one down. Oh, there's Micro finally activating in Donut. Carson does manage to get one on the scout, but it's going to be only one. So yeah, going back into that, M80. So aside from today, there's ECL games tomorrow and Friday, and I think even Sunday too. I'm not going to be back casting until Monday because the games that are happening over the weekend are either on someone else's stream already or on the main stream. So I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow we're going to get NA Revival. We're going to have a good time.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sign up now.
Yeah. I will likely be late to starting casting that just because that's at 4 p.m. my time. So I'm not going to get the first couple of rounds, but I'll get in there when I get in there. We'll get there when we get there, chat.
Yeah, Caffeine, we talked about that right at the beginning of the stream. A little bit. We found out about 11 minutes before match start or stream start that Rush left PA and joined Nouns.
And Rush is going to be replaced by Infinite on PA. Yeah, is right.
We're like an hour and a half into the Rush era.
I mean, you can't really blame him too much for Vertigo going as poorly as it did. You can blame him a little bit. His CT side was definitely not spectacular, but his T side, whoo boy. Ooh, boy, howdy. Rush was good on that T side.
Yeah, that Rush T side was something else to watch on Vertigo. It was a clinic. It's like a big A hit here coming out for Carpe.
Oh, and Nouns have left no one present. Carson going to be the first one to rotate in, but he's already going to be smoked off by the time he's able to get involved. This smoke is going to be broken here. Nothing going to come of it. It's not right off the bat. Bomb going to be planted in this 5 versus 5. No damage even being done. Oh, good kill for Junior. Good flash on the Lake here, but it's not going to be enough. Junior taken down by the UMP and Lake doubling up. Alt picked up. This is looking like another Carpe Diem round. 6 rounds on the T side of Ancient.
And that is a save.
That is quite strong.
You know, coming into this, they're literally the only 2 times Carpe has officials on Ancient. They've had 7 rounds total. They're already at 6.
Yeah. I mean, I would call Ancient at least, if not like T-sided, at least T leaning.
Yeah, very much so. This is a trade map and accelerate. So once you get that opening pick, it's just an acceleration of who can push the train faster.
And I mean, Nouns, not only are they not finding the trades, but like they're just not finding kills at all. Like just looking toward the death stats, we've got 2s and 3s across the board for Carpe Diem in 7 rounds. Meanwhile, I mean, Nouns are just, they're not able to take down anything. Carpe Diem trying something a little bit different here. They're going toward the a B bomb site. All 5 of them. 2 rounds
Yeah,
there have
Wiz at the
been.
beginning of the round got hit by a Molotov and a nade right off the bat, already chunked down to 22.
But oh, she's, yeah, that is some pretty crazy damage. But like Carpe Diem have had a lot of success hitting mid, which is interesting because I know at the very least, or at least I watched a lot of LAG playing mid over and over on their CT side. We'll see how that goes this time around. Quick trade toward the B bomb site here.
Wiz now sitting on 2 HP.
Yeah, but at the very least, still alive with that AWP. Ooh, Lake pushed up toward red. Gonna hear Carson whooping around here. When Carson not gonna realize the timing, gonna be the headshot for Lake. Nouns now gonna be feeling the crunch here on their B bomb site. Micro with a kill as well. George coming in. Ooh, doubles up to trade.
Got 12 seconds.
Not a lot of time. They will get the bomb down. And look at this position here for Lake. He's not expecting Junior. I mean, the shot's going to whiff. Now they'll expect this. Junior going to be taken down by Wiz, and it's just George versus 2. Admittedly, the health. Oh my gosh. All right. Talking about addition, the 38 health of Junior is slightly more than the health of both players on Carpe Diem. He does have a kit, but he needs to find these quickly. He's only going to get the 1. And it's going to be the round for Carpe Diem. It's just not working out.
Wiz is done here.
Well, at the very least, that off will go down. But look at the money on Carpe Diem. Tender sitting on 12, Lake on 11, Micro on 11. They've stacked the money up. I mean, this is kind of how that momentum can go on the T side. It's just you get so much of it, and you just go.
They're actually going to be mostly good here through the rest of the half, in fact, to the amount of money they banked up.
Yes. So I do think that Nouns, they're maybe struggling with their new pickup of Rush here. Trying to find his spot on the team. But
Yeah, Tinder really cashing in with the T-side economy here, really banking it up.
we'll see if Nouns are able to find anything. This is going to be the Force Buy City for them with the money they've got left. They've got the FAMAS here on Rush. They do have rifles, but you can see the nades are not looking too healthy over on the CT side here. Damage onto Carson. Just spraying through wood. Carpe Diem going to have access to the whole map here. Especially with Lake, he's going to just cut it right in half, not going to allow the rotate. Could give the option to go either way here for Carpe Diem. Ooh, but Nouns, they've managed to protect this. Carson going to be taken down. No, Lake just going to double up. Absolutely decimate Nouns. Be down to Rush here, bringing out that FAMAS, doubling up. And the 1 versus 2. Still very much possible. Seb sitting inside of Donut. Ooh, I like that. That's a little bit of a distracting flash. Looks like it's going to be the save here for Rush.
Yeah, just an insane round by Lake, getting 4. Almost, he was on for the ace there right at the end, but unfortunately got taken down by Rush punching through Cat. But they just can't seem to find an answer here to stop them.
Yeah. Like, the worst part is Carpe Diem have been all over the map. They've been A, they've been mid, they've been B, and they're getting everything they want. They're getting those entries, and they're exploiting them all over the map.
Yeah, watching some of the Nouns positioning on B, it just seems like there's you can definitely tell there's a new player on B. You could definitely tell they're a little bit unsure on positioning. They didn't aggress cave on that round, except at the very end. You can just tell they're kind of uncomfortable. And if I was Carpe Diem here, I would definitely exploit the B and mid area here to try and force an early pick onto Rush.
Yeah. That's, yeah, I mean, they're getting Rush and just running ram shot all over the map. Or, what is the word? I don't think that was the word. Roughshod? I don't know. They're playing all over the map and just
It sounds good.
does. It sounds like a real word. I guess that's the other thing to point out is have Nouns been putting down the defensive smokes that you normally do on your CT side to stop this kind of aggression from coming out? Like, we see now this round the defensive smoke being put down to stop Lake from pushing onto elbow, and they've actually managed to stop anybody from pushing through door as well.
Yeah, they gave the positioning as well, which is actually a really smart play here. You don't want to over aggress. You have information. You know they're not out B door. You also know they're not out mid here, but you've got CJ and Carson in mid. You've heard that pop flash into A main. You got an inkling to know where they are right now.
Oh, at least Nouns have managed to survive without losing one. Here we go. The first kills to come in, and it's just a 2 for 2 right through mid.
Yeah, Rush is on
Nouns.
his own here at B at this point. So, if you're Nouns, you know where George is, you know where Junior plays, you know where Rush is.
Yep. Oh, and it's okay. Rush is good for 2. Well, it's going to be the 2 versus 1 here. Micro going to get the nade down, and the bomb is going to be out in the middle of nowhere here. Nouns going to have a tough time going for the defuse, but they are going to be able to crunch on into this one. But they're going to have to do it fast. Micro just making his way. He's going to sit in the smoke here on short. Keep going, and he does. The smoke criminal is the crown has been moved. Not Stewie anymore. Micro going to prove he's got what it takes, and Carpe Diem going to take a 9th.
Oh my. That should have been an impossible round for them. They were spread out, unfortunately, on the Noun side. Would have loved to see them group up there again. Kind of the same thing happened the other time the bomb was planted on B. So just a little bit sloppy.
Well, man, here's me talking about how nice it is to cast games where we get like more than 20 rounds, and Nouns are like, nah, fam, I got you. Junior taken down 1 for 1. That AWP only able to get tender. Not going to be tenderizing Carpe Diem.
Yeah, you really found the meat of that joke.
Here's me trying to, make a good pun, and you're just like, no, I got better.
I'm just adding on, just putting a little extra flavor on it.
You got to get the jokes, the server nice and salty here. Ooh. If the betters weren't salty enough as it is, for Nouns losing.
The ragdoll on Rush there was insane.
My goodness. like, I don't even know what to say to this because it's T-side ancient. It swings T-sided, but it's slightly T-sided. It should not be this good for Carpe Diem.
Listen, I believe in the NA comeback.
Beef with the commentators' puns. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Lake just doing Lake things in mid. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why now. Like, this is probably the worst game for Nouns all season. I'll have to take another look and see what other games they've played, but I mean, they do sometimes just kind of not show up to the server. Like, they're a good team, they play well, and then sometimes it's just like, nah, no Nouns.
Yeah, it looks like the Nouns just kind of got turned into Vowels here with an IOU to NA Counter-Strike.
Nice. Yeah, actually, looking across, their other games that's lightly anywhere on this level is they went 5-13 versus LAG on Vertigo, and they lost to one more. So this might be their worst loss this season. Granted, they are at the top of the leaderboard this season, so they have a comfortable cushion. Just looking at their next, so it's going to be NRG right below them with 22 wins versus Nouns 25 wins.
You know, T-side pistol. Let's see. This is going to favor Nouns. Obviously, we've seen this in the series.
Yep, there have been a lot of the T-side wins.
It starts with 1.
Sure does, although this is still a lot of rounds separating these two teams. All right, it's going to be the A hit. There are players in Donut to hear this for Carpe Diem. The rotation going to come in fast, so Nouns have to be faster, but they're not fast enough. Wiz with 2, Seb joining in the feed with 1. Oh, but Junior and Carson, what just happened? They were dead before I knew what happened. 1v1, bomb planted. Tender does get the kill, but just a bloodbath.
Yeah, the smoke that was thrown there by Nouns, the CTs were already pushed up in front of it there. They had 2K. They definitely exploited that on that round. It's our first CT side pistol as well.
That is. Okay, so I will say I had the numbers wrong. They've played 25 matches, or 25 games to NRG's 22, and it is 19 wins to 17. The next 2 teams below Nouns have 17 wins, and that's NRG and Wildcard. So, still, 2 games is, I would say, a pretty comfortable difference to go in on, but there is only 1 match left for Nouns, and those other teams have a few more games to play here. We'll see how this force buy goes for Nouns. We can't count them out of this game just yet. It's near the end. Lake in position here. George tries to duck under. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade in Red Room. That is going to allow Carson to actually split this map right in half. He spots Seb. That's going to give some crucial information over to Nouns. Oh, but if he's looking the wrong way, that could allow these 2 Carpe Diem players to sneak in on him. They're both coming in with the MP9s, and they will take that kill. So that's a lot of position given up by Nouns. CJ going to at least find the kill right back. Will be the bomb plant here for Nouns.
Nouns have no utility to back this up, but there are 3 coming CT. Here we go.
Ooh, Wiz going to start things off strong. Traded out by Rush. And it's going to be 2 for Rush, but it's not going to be enough. Tender here on the cleanup. Does have the kit, and it is going to be 12 for Carpe Diem. And this feels like a caster curse to me. The reason it feels like a caster curse is twofold. 1, because I said Nouns were going to win this. And 2, because I said I was happy that I got to cast more than 20 rounds in the previous game.
3, I said seize the carp.
Seize the carp indeed. The Carpe have been seized, and this is a bit of a fish slapping game.
Yes. Hello, Swisher.
We have Swisher in the chat. What's up?
You know, I'm a proud believer to say that I am the very first person who got Switcher's mom's autograph. I have Mama Switcher's autograph. First one.
It is pretty. So it looks like M80 had a couple of good games today. Even with stamina standing in, but he is still a strong player, so definitely no slouch, that analyst. All right, Nouns, this is where it starts. They need 9 to bring this to overtime. It would be a massive task.
They only get 12. Oh,
So-
Mike. Do you know what day it is? Hump day?
I was gonna say Wednesday, but yeah, it's also Hump Day. I also want to point out that we've got Wolfie in the chat. Wolfie used to play for Carpe Diem.
Wolfie knows how to seize the carp.
He sure does. He's got that fish. So,
Just hopefully they don't flop this round.
gosh. So many puns. Let's see if Nouns can bring this one back. It's looking rough already. Rush still alive, I should say.
Well, it was a 5v3. Now it's a 3v3 again.
Yeah, and this is a force buy here for Carpe Diem. Nouns will manage to take the kills, though. They'll get themselves on over to the A-bomb site, and I feel like this should be the round. Micro going to be on site very quickly here.
Honestly,
right.
I think I should wear the Halzer good up when I cast now. I think that's the only thing people know me for.
All right. So when we cast on Monday, you cast as Halzerk?
Yeah, I'll throw it on. I'll bring it back.
All right. I'm still going to @ you in the title, but I'll put Halzerk in parentheses.
Yeah, you can call me Budget Halzerk, Timu Halzerk, or Wish.com Halzerk. All three are appropriate.
I haven't even heard of Timu.
Oh, it's Wish.com with the new name.
Okay. I do like Wish.com Halzerk. It's pretty funny. Birds are not government drones. No, they're not. All right. 4-12. I don't know. What do you say to this game? Like, we are.
Well, I agree with chat. The customer's always right. That's what I was taught in retail, and technically they are the customer of the stream. So henceforth, they are correct.
No. It's not the customer's always right. It's the customer's always right in matters of taste. So if I walk into your store and I'm like, I would like a Chicago-style hot dog but put ketchup on it, I might be wrong, but I'm right in their eyes, and they have to do it. Even though I would never do that. And that's some horrendous timing by George. He's going to be capped. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Turn and get 2. Wait, there's another one. Whiz behind him, but takes down 2 in return. And, oh, Lake.
Okay.
Bringing out the Deeg. He's done with this game. Carson now left all alone. No bomb, no teammates. And half of his health already missing. This would be a monster 1 versus 2 to get. Don't think it's going to happen. Lake said, I'm done.
Yeah, Lake really put Carson on an island there.
I don't have islands in a lake.
They're all water fluid. It's okay.
13-4 at the end of the game here. Carpe Diem were like, we heard you like casting games that last less than 20 rounds, so we made this game last less than 20 rounds to get you out faster.